Draw the curtains first.
But it's not dark yet.
Just draw them, please.
How fierce is a rotten bear? Do they eat people?
You're not to leave the house, young woman. If it hasn't been caught by morning, I'll take you to school in the car.
Has anyone actually seen it? Since it escaped, I mean.
Not as far as I know.
So it could be anywhere.
Poor old thing.
It's not a cuddly pet, young woman. It's half a ton of muscle with paws the size of frying pans.
But it's tame. We saw him after school last week. He looked sweet. Gracie Harris saw him dancing once. She said a lady played the violin and the bear stood up and hopped about in time to the music.
The mighty Caliban's been coming to Brendon for years, dear.
I don't care how long it's been in captivity. A bear is still a wild animal, even if it can dance a jig. If a lion escaped from the zoo, you wouldn't stand about saying, "Here, kitty, kitty," would you?
Well, I feel sorry for it.
Was that a car?
Someone. I couldn't see who. There were two cars.
I'll make a fresh pot of tea.
Come on. I'd better clear this shambles up a bit.
Look who's here, Jack.
Oh. Well. Come in, Miss Hensman, come in. But this is quite a party. Miss Hurling as well. Come in, Vicar.
I'll just put the kettle on. Thank you.
Heard about the bear, have you?
Yes, Sergeant Bunting asked me to join the search party, but I've got evening surgery to do.
I have an empty waiting room. Those who haven't bolted themselves indoors will be out beating the chase.
I have reason to believe, Dr. Bowers, that your daughter knows where my nephews are hiding.
I don't think there's any point in lying anymore, Angela.
I beg your pardon? Angela?
Have you, or have you not, seen and spoken to my nephews since they ran away?
Have you, my dear?
When? Where?
I spoke to Harold the day he got chased out of Brendon. We hid him in a school levee.
So?
Why didn't you tell us?
I promised not to.
And did Harold tell you where they were hiding?
I promised.
Yes, well, that makes a difference, being loyal. A promise is a promise. But in this instance, I think the vicar will bear me out for the boy's own sake.
They ruined your birthday party.
They certainly did that.
The boys must be found at once, my dear.
Does the child know there's a bear at large in the chase?
Come on, Poppet. Did Harold tell you where they were hiding?
Look!
Which way's he gone?
Hard to say. At least he can't be behind us.
I hope not. Right.
Him all right.
Look out! It's going to charge!
Stand back, boy.
Don't shoot!
I know that sound. That's old Smoko's belching Bess.
Came from over there.
Right. Over there, lads. Young varmint.
But he had a collar around his
Hold
neck.
the right, little boy.
He did, Smoko. He must have escaped from somewhere.
How do I know that you were him?
I think he must have stung him. He went off at a terrible lick.
He won't be back this way in a hurry.
I could have got him fair and square.
I think we ought to go back.
It's all right, darling. Look, have a cup of tea. She'll soon cheer up.
It's not all right. I don't care what they did to my birthday party. You shouldn't have made me break a promise.
You did the right thing, Angela. This is not just a game anymore. Not with the bear loose.
Never was a game. All you're interested in is your rotten old newspaper story.
Angela!
I hope the bear eats you.
It's all right, I don't mind. That child, Mrs. Bowers, has spirit. She reminds me of myself at that age.
I'm sure you were never so rude, Miss Hensman.
Have you ever seen this tree she's talking about, this hollow oak?
I know someone who will have. Smoko Joe.
That old reprobate. Is he still alive?
Very much so. I think I should go and see him myself as soon as possible.
Yes, well, I think this is a job for the professionals, Vicar. I'll telephone Sergeant Bunting.
But he's out with a search party.
He'll be on his way home by now.
Might as well send him home, Sergeant Bunting. We'll not get him tonight.
I don't fancy that big brute coming up on me in the dark.
He'll not do that. He's more scared of us than we are of him.
I think I'll pay a call on old Smoko tomorrow, see what he's firing at. He might have hit that bear.
If I know old Caliban, he'll be looking for somewhere snug to hibernate. Once he does that, you might as well give up till next spring.
Righto. Right, lads, back to the village. We'll start again at dawn.
It's Rob.
There's been a search party. I nearly got caught.
Coming this way.
They were, but I think they're going home for the night. They weren't carrying any lanterns.
You better tread careful, lads. They won't rest till they caught that varmint.
I think we have to clear out of the oak tree.
Where to?
You can bring your things to old Smoko's hut. Plenty of room here till things die down.
Thanks, Smoko.
Sergeant Bunting's with them. You'll get into terrible trouble if he finds out you're hiding us.
Well, he won't, will he?
Thanks.
It's still light enough to do it tonight.
They'll be all over the chase at dawn like stray hens in a pea patch. Best fetch your things now.
Come on, Harold! Oh, he can catch up.